Lee Cruz, Hayley Harmon, it's the Lee and Hayley Show.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Lee and Hayley Show. I'm Lee Cruz, along with Ann Blair Housefield on this Monday as we launch the show into the week. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And how are you, my dear?
I'm great. I love a Monday.
You know, there's a lot of hope in a Monday.
There's a lot of hope, yeah. And I get to be here with you on a Monday. It's all good.
You live a charmed life.
A charmed life indeed. How are you?
Well, I'm pretty good. I had a successful stint over at the Comedy Caravan. That is in Louisville, Kentucky, where folks came to see the show. I was there. Although, and maybe folks in Louisville know this, very sad news that the Comedy Caravan is going to have to shut down.
Oh, no.
Because they're going to raise the Mid-City Mall there in Louisville, and they're putting in a Publix.
Who needs a mall? Another mall?
Who needs a Publix?
Actually, Publix are great. So
I love Publix too, but do you have to take my comedy club? That comedy club has been there for 40 years.
Well, if it's a caravan, it sounds like it's pretty mobile.
Well, it used to be a caravan. Here's the picture they used of me last weekend that Nikita's pulling up. You'll see where it says Lee Cruz right there.
Aw, baby Lee Cruz.
But anyway, I think they got to shut down in April. And it's been part of the Louisville nightlife and arts scene for 40 years.
Are they going to open it up elsewhere?
They don't have a place yet, because real estate's not cheap.
Well, let's go build them a place.
So if you're an investor living in Louisville or in that area and you'd like to support the arts and be part of something fantastic, reach out to me.
Save the caravan.
Save the caravan. Yeah, do that.
Okay. Well, I'm glad it was a successful little stint for you.
Well, I mean, I don't know how the audience felt about it.
Oh.
But I got paid.
Isn't that how you define a successful stint in comedy? Is if like the audience liked it?
I love Norm Macdonald's take on it. God rest his soul.
R.I.P.
Who would, if he had, and this comes from his very close comrades like the Adam Sandlers and David Spades of the world. They do a show. And Norm, if he had a good show, he'd leave, go to a poker game someplace, and forget about it. If he had a bad show, like he felt like the audience didn't like him, he would purposely go to the door and shake everybody's hand to make them look him in the eye.
That's a very Lee Cruz thing, too.
Okay, well, that's why I'm a big fan of Norm.
Yeah,
love that guy.
I like it.
So today on the show, Ann Blair is finally going to be able to hear us. She's getting an earpiece called an IFB. It's what I'm wearing now. Ann Blair isn't in yet, but this is a big step for her to be part of the TV world.
I'm excited. I've been calling it an IUD.
Yeah, we don't install those here.
Yeah, my husband was really confused when I told him I was going to get an IUD.
Yeah, Lee's taking me to go get an IUD. Yeah.
Anyway.
Now, IFB.
Okay.
Which it's an odd term for an earpiece. It's like interference feedback or something. It's odd. It sounds like it's a painful thing. I don't know what that stands for, Bridget.
Yeah.
Look that up. What does IFB mean?
There's a few different, it says I follow back, but I don't think that's
No, that ain't, well, yeah, I follow back. No, it's not I follow back. That's what you would say on the slang.
Well, that makes me feel better that you don't even know what it stands for.
I think it's feedback. It's like
an interruptible fold back earpiece.
Yeah, okay. Which is what they do. Like, Nikita will interrupt me all the time and say loving things to me like, rap!
I can't wait for that experience.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a little jarring if you're not used to it.
Yeah,
because you may be nervous and you're talking to somebody and you're trying to hear the question or their answer, and as you're interviewing and somebody's rap. I had a producer once, not Nikita, who said, "Stop talking. Nobody cares." I hated that girl.
What word were you about to use? There was a pause there.
I don't know. Yeah. Also, when they're driving me crazy, we're talking about a wild night out for Ann Blair.
Why do you guys keep doing this to me?
Yeah, you confessed it.
Well, I forget I'm on camera sometimes in the car.
I can tell. Yeah, so Ann Blair's. We see the inner ear canal of Ann Blair. We hear the inner thoughts of Ann Blair.
I don't know why I
We
signed
get to
up for this.
know
This
you
is
very
not
well.
good for me. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess the gig's up. Or the
Also-
jig's up. What do you call it?
Jig is up.
Okay,
Yeah.
jig's up.
Today's talk block has dogs, cats, and more. You know, I learned a fascinating factoid, Bridget.
What?
The phrase, it's raining cats and dogs. Do you know where that comes from?
No.
So back in the old days,
Mm-hmm.
before you had modern day construction, a roof was made of thatch, like just piled straw
Sure. Mm-hmm.
on rafters, essentially. Well, animals at the time, even though dogs were companions, they weren't really allowed in. They didn't, like Butter's treated. They're not treated like part of the family.
Yes.
They're just an extension of the farm.
They didn't get baths.
The cats and dogs would climb up into the thatch where the heat was coming from the fireplace, and they would be up on that roof and sort of snuggle in. Unless you got a downpour, then the thatch would become so slick they would slide off.
So it literally
Was raining
rained
cats and dogs.
What about, I would like to know if you know where the term, it's raining men.
Yeah,
came from.
you know who wrote that?
I mean, yeah, I know who sings it. And,
Well, okay, the Weather Girls. But do you know who?
and have I got news for you?
But do you know who wrote it?
No.
Paul Schaefer,
Oh, cool. Oh, wow.
David Letterman sidekick.
What?
Yeah, it's raining men.
No, you're lying.
No, he wrote that. I promise.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. He wrote it.
Why would he write that?
He wrote it for the Weather Girls. I mean, he's a talented musician, artist. He can do stuff like
Okay.
that. But you like that song?
Yeah, I kind of love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, in Hot Goss, we get to talk about the movie Anchorman. Oh, we do?
It's been a
Yes.
long time.
There's not a new one. Don't be excited.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there needs to be a new one.
I agree.
The second
Classic.
one was a little disappointing,
Yeah.
even though it had Harrison Ford in there.
Did you just eat that up?
Eat what?
Anchorman when it came out.
Yes.
I bet you did.
I loved it because all those characters I've encountered in my life.
I would assume so. That's so great.
At the time, being in TV news, yes, and Bridget can attest to this. We know those people. We know the Ron Burgundys. We know the sports guy, the weather guy.
Do you know that I Love Lamp
Brick.
guy?
The who?
I Love Lamp guy? Isn't
Yeah,
that?
the Brick.
Oh, that's Brick.
Steve
Okay,
Carell.
I've forgotten all their names.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know why we're yelling.
Paul Rudd wearing the Panther, Sex Panther
Oh
cologne.
yeah, man! I forgot how good that cast was.
Christina
My gosh.
Applegate
Yes.
was wonderful. Veronica
is-
Corningstone.
Yeah.
Yes.
The names are great too.
Oh, they're perfect. Yeah. No, they spoofed TV news perfectly. I
Okay.
loved it. Yeah, there's the cast.
Who would you be?
I don't know.
Ron
I'll
Burgundy?
I'll let Bridget answer that. I don't know who she thinks I
You
am.
do, like if we were to put something wrong in prompter, you would read it just as written. But also sometimes we put stuff in prompter and we put it correctly and you still mess it up. So in that instance, you are very wrong. Burgundy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have noticed you care very little if you get the prompter right.
F you, San Diego.
There you go.
Yeah.
You told me I'm not allowed to say that.
No, you're not allowed to spell it. I
Oh.
did not spell it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good news for me. Okay.
Right. Anyway, crossing guards are supposed to wear clothes that stand out, and one 82-year-old understood this assignment. Paulette Dorfler wears fabulous outfits as she helps students and adults safely cross the street in Livingston, New Jersey. The crosswalk diva is considered a positive and bright light, but her beginnings were a bit more difficult. She's a Holocaust survivor, born in France. Over the years, she's had several jobs, but says her favorite is being a crossing guard.
Wow.
Look at her go.
I did not anticipate
She's sort of a fashion.
Holocaust survivor.
Yeah, wow. She's sort of a fashion diva. Good for her.
Yeah, I love her hat, her fascinator.
That's
I love people just wearing what they want to wear.
I do too, yeah, and I love a bit of whimsy in everyday life. We got to bring that back.
as long as they're wearing something. Well, there's a lot of folks that won't wear anything, Bridget.
There's a lot.
Oh.
Maybe my 4-year-old every once in a while don't want to put on clothes, but I don't know of any adult who just doesn't wear clothes.
Well, you must not go to the same church group I go to. Because it's...
Yeah, I must not.
Police in Georgia deal with what they say was an angry turkey. Officers in Cobb County, Georgia responded to a report of a turkey blocking traffic. The turkey named Henry was aggressive when police showed up. The situation also had the officers cracking up, but they were able to get him off the road.
How do they know his name?
Well, I guess he belongs to somebody.
And they named him Henry?
Yeah, I think they found the owner and
A police
Found out he was named
officer
Henry.
I know, well, his name is Don Evans. He's also a radio
You
guy.
also claim he's not a police officer.
Well,
You've
he
said
was
that
a
many
detective
times.
for a while, you know, but I don't know. I don't know the other police officers thought he was actually working there. I don't know. One time he dropped his gun in the men's room. You know, I found it in the stall.
That's
He
not real.
Yeah. But anyway, he's terrified of peacocks. Like he has a legitimate phobia of peacocks.
You know, wait, how do you have an actual phobia of peacocks? Though?
As
Do,
he
like,
freaks out, like he will not get out of his vehicle.
are there peacocks just...
I don't know. I think
Trotting
when he
around?
was a child, he was attacked by a peacock. or
Oh,
something. So
well, yeah,
he
I
developed
lived
that.
in a neighborhood in Dallas where there were about 50 wild peacocks hanging around.
Yeah.
And they can get kind of aggressive.
50?
Yeah.
That's a lot of wild peacocks.
There
That
were
would be
truly-
terrifying.
Yeah, there were a lot, but they were beautiful, and they
Oh,
would
yeah.
have they would peacock often in our front yard. That was fun.
And
My
it's-
dog caught one once.
And that's a mating ritual, isn't it, Nikita? When they do that, Nikita knows all this stuff. You
All
know,
the
she was
mating
on the
stuff.
dating apps.
Sure,
and
sure,
stuff.
yeah.
So peacocking, Nikita, is. But isn't that what the males do? Can't you look that up, Nikita? They show their plumage and go, look at me, ladies.
Yeah, that does really feel like a male thing too to do.
Well, and that's what guys do.
Yeah.
When they're revving
With their
their engines.
sports cars.
That's how Bridget was captured by her husband.
yeah?
He
He was
revved
revving
his
his
engine
engine?
one day.
Did Clark rev his engine at you?
He's a
No.
he's a Mustang guy.
The way that I fell for Clark is he worked on our show
Oh.
and he was a floor director and he was really competent. And not a lot of people at that time were.
Oh.
So I was like,
Yeah, I love Clark.
So a little workplace romance.
yes.
I wish Clark still worked for us, but he's doing fine, whatever he's doing.
Yeah. If you had to choose between Bridget and Clark, who would you choose?
Bridget.
Okay. I'm glad. Me too.
I choose Bridget over everybody.
Me too.
Yeah. You hear that, Nikita?
Oh no, not over not over
You gotta
everybody
choose.
in the office.
Sophie's choice.
I
Who
meant
is
in general.
it? Oh, no.
I'm not the boss, so I don't have to choose.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I do.
I know.
It's tough. We now know when the cherry blossom trees in Washington, D.C. will be in peak bloom. The National Park Service announced today it will be March 29th through April 1st. Visitors to the tidal basin could see about 400 new cherry trees this year, 250 of them coming from Japan. The trees will replace the ones that were taken out due to recent construction. Now, how do they know exactly?
Yeah, I thought that was
I
a
don't
weird way to put
understand
it. We
that.
now
I
know.
mean, what if, because doesn't photosynthesis have part of this?
I mean, I guess we
Water
know
patterns, all
that
of
was
that?
a pretty wide range of time
Sure.
too. So we now know when my friend who is currently pregnant is going to be given birth.
Right.
It will be between now and April 15th.
Right.
You know?
It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sort of cheating.
No.
And I'm sure they have like people who have studied cherry blossoms and they're able to like,
I guess.
because they have for the peak leaf times
Sure.
in the fall and stuff, like when
Right.
will be the prettiest.
I bet they asked ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, everybody's asking ChatGPT and everybody's dumb.
Yeah, I did just to entertain myself today. I Googled AI. AI Googled the staff. You should have heard what it said about
See?
Nikita.
The staff?
Dumb.
Yeah, I put in Nikita's, name, kicked out all this stuff. The one thing it left out, it talked about her accolades as a producer for like Dancing with the Stars and all the stuff she's done. Didn't mention this show at all.
I didn't?
I think that's purposefully done by Nikita.
ChatGPT leaving Lee hanging.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could Google.
What, Nikita? I can't hear you. What'd you say?
Which is funny because I'm on here every day.
Yeah,
And why
I know,
doesn't it
Nikita, but
ChatGPT
apparently
know
you've, But you've not told anyone, I guess, Nikita, or put it in some sort of public forum that AI could grab it.
Let's get it on LinkedIn
Yeah,
now that she's looking for a job.
yeah. More than 1 in 3 adults and 1 in 4 kids suffer from seasonal allergies. And if you live in certain parts of the country, you may be sneezing more this spring. So just in time for allergy season, Thumbtack is revealing its first ever report ranking the 10 sneeziest cities in the U.S. Topping the sneeze count is Atlanta, followed by Charlotte, North Carolina, Austin, Texas, Washington, D.C., and Dallas.
I can confirm Dallas is very sneezy. I lived there for 10 years, never had allergies before, and my second summer there was just,
You had a blowout?
yeah.
What is it? What kind of pollen or whatever? What is that?
I don't
What kind
know.
of tree is that that's
I never really looked into it.
polluting the air in
It's not,
Dallas?
maybe some kind of grass?
Could be grass.
I don't
sure.
know. I don't know.
Yeah. What do they have in Dallas?
Maybe
Sagebrush? I'm trying to think of my
Yeah,
westerns.
what's that stuff that like
Tumbleweeds.
rolls? Tumbleweed. It's the
Could be
tumbleweed.
tumbleweeds, sure.
It's tumbleweed and armadillo.
Yeah.
It's tumbleweed season.
Yeah.
No, I'm bad off for ragweed. Whenever I can tell when that's bad because that's when I started. I didn't actually go get tested at an allergist because I was like, that's money. What I did was every time that I was sick, I marked which pollutant was listed on the Weather Channel, and then I just kept doing that until I figured out which one I was allergic to.
You are so self-sufficient.
I will
Bridget.
tell you the thing that is prevalent in the atmosphere anytime out in public is weed. I smell that like you wouldn't believe.
You're talking
Any
about,
kind of
like-
public event.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not ragweed.
It's out and
It's
about these
just the
days.
weed.
It's just the weed.
And I don't think they care anymore. Used to, you'd only smell weed in an alley.
And you'd be like, ah!
Now it's in front of your local synagogue. It's everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Do you partake?
No, I don't do
Oh,
that.
okay.
Of course not.
No, just the cigars.
Cigars, that's right. Yeah, I love cigars.
And the heavy drinking, but no weed.
And the heavy drinking.
drinking.
Yes,
I
that's
think it's because they made a legal version.
of the weed pen or whatever it is.
Yeah. The Delta 8s and the Delta 9s.
Does
those
it
are
smell
legal.
like weed though? Is that skunky smell? Mm-hmm.
My brother-in-law owns it's not a restaurant, but it's a facility in Indianapolis. It's called Weed the People. Or no, wait, that's
Oh,
his
it's not
gummy. That's his gummy company. He has two. So he has Weed the People, and then he has the Health Club in Indianapolis, and they serve drinks that are like THC
Right.
infused. It's a
Right.
really cool spot.
There's one near where I live. It's called Cannabuzz.
Oh, they have the cutest. They have
Yeah.
such fun names.
Well, sure. That's what you do when you. Is this your brother-in-law? Is that him right there?
The Health Club, yeah, that's him.
That's his product. If he's
Yep.
getting a free ad, I'm going to give you an invoice, so you take it to him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I sure will.
All right.
Yeah, no, it's a great spot. So if you're ever in Indianapolis, go check them out.
Okay. Back to allergies for a moment. I got an allergy test where I guess you take your shirt off and they prick your back.
Yeah.
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
I was allergic to nothing.
Oh, okay.
And I think the quote from the allergist was, "You've got the laziest immune system I've ever seen. It doesn't want to fight anything."
Wait, but that seems like it.
No,
you
it's a
have
good thing for
strong-
me, so I don't
yeah,
have any
yeah.
autoimmune deficiencies.
Right.
But it didn't. Most people flare up at least once.
I've seen you flare up.
Yeah.
Maybe not an allergy.
The freezing temperatures in Minnesota didn't stop a Dairy Queen from celebrating a long-running tradition. The store in Moorhead, which is closed throughout the winter, opens up each year on March 1st to celebrate its status as a Dairy Queen heritage store. Workers say the tradition gives hope to customers about the spring season. The store has been doing this for the last 77 years. An average of 1,200 customers lined up on opening day. When's the last time, Ann Blair, you've been to a Dairy Queen?
I go to Dairy Queen's quite a lot. I love a Dairy Queen.
Soft serve, perfect.
Yep.
The cone, perfect.
Yep.
Chili dogs, always good. Chili bun was the way I always went as a kid. I loved a chili bun.
Yeah, I will tell you my one complaint about Dairy Queen is if you get the chicken tender box, it comes with gravy to dip it in.
Oh.
But I thought it was ranch. So here I am dipping it in gravy and I take a bite and I'm like, this ranch is bad. And like, I mean, can you imagine thinking you're getting
Yeah.
ranch and it's gravy?
I'd have been happy
I
though.
love the gravy.
I do too.
I
the
eventually
side.
liked
Yeah.
it once I
White
realized
gravy.
it
But not
was
knowing. The
gravy.
other day I was eating pizza and my friend was like, "Oh, here you go," and she always makes all of her own dressings and everything. So she was like, "Oh, here's some ranch to go with it," and her homemade ranch is the best. It's the only way I'll eat ranch. I don't like ranch unless it's homemade.
Okay.
But I'm eating it and I'm like, this one tastes different. I guess she got a different recipe. And after a while, she goes, "Wait a minute. You're eating Caesar sauce. Hold on. Caesar dressing.
Caesar dressing, yeah. Or Caesar sauce. I like
Yeah,
that, too.
Caesar dressing. She's like, hold on a second. Then she got me the ranch, but
A little switcheroo.
Let me tell you, the worst case of mistaken identity I ever dealt with was I was with a couple of ladies, and they came to my place, and we had a night out, but they were going home. But I, was overserved, as the people say, and I decided I'm going to bed, and I don't remember them leaving, but I think they left anyway. And I came back down the stairs, and on my couch was the largest woman I've ever seen in my life, with her back to me, and I'm like, I don't remember either one of them being that big. Oh my God, that's a big, big girl. And her shoes were here, and they were massive, like size 13 on them for a man. And I'm being quiet because I'm terribly thirsty. I'm trying to go to the refrigerator, and I was like, God. And then she's snoring like you wouldn't like. So I go back. So finally, when morning light hits, I go back downstairs on the couch. It's Richard. Somehow he gets in my place and then passes out on my couch. I was terrified the
You're
whole
like,
night.
who did I kiss
I'm
on last
sleeping
night?
like this, going, what happened to me?
Oh, that's so
What
funny.
a transformation I went
Do
through.
you think it's possible you kissed Richard?
I don't think I did.
I don't know.
I think that would have changed his life if I had.
It changed his life.
You bet. 'Cause I'm pretty good at it. I've been told.
Okay.
Yeah. No one who's kissed me, but they always say that.
Yeah, you
I
look-
bet you're a great kisser.
I bet you're a great kisser.
All right, don't go anyplace. Ann Blair is going to get an earpiece finally as we make her official for the show. Now, Ann Blair, does it bother you that I can see light coming up from this side?
That's it. No, that would
It's not a surprise, actually.
scare me so much as it does you.
Welcome back to the Lee and Hayley Show. Today's a big day for our guest host, Ann Blair,
Big day indeed.
because she's officially going to become a television host. So we're going to go in there. It's like a knight receiving a sword. you know?
This is exactly what it feels
She's
like.
going to get her
yeah.
very first IFB. Now, this is what all the big TV people use so they can hear the producers.
I don't know what it is either.
Yeah, okay. Let's go get you one.
All right.
And then I'll get you ice cream after.
Woohoo!
So we have placed Ann Blair into the chair. Mike is here. He's an audio prostologist, which I didn't even know you could hear out of that.
Why does this sound so
apparently-
ominous to me? That sounds
I don't know, it's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, I specialize in hearing instruments.
Now, the thesis he hasn't completed, which is about to break him, is why do women give you the silent treatment?
I have no
Where,
idea.
yeah, what's that? Where's that got you so far?
Luckily, I do not have that issue.
Oh, you don't. So now what we're doing here, because Ann Blair is new to television, she doesn't have an IFB yet.
rookie.
Haley and I have these things where we can
Old
communicate
pros.
with Nikita and Bridget back in the booth. So we're going to give her her very first,
My very first.
IFB.
Exactly. What we're going to do, we're going to take a quick impression. Takes about 5 minutes. It will harden
Let
up
me
a
just
little
say
bit.
this. He's some of the best. He does some of the best impressions. He used to work in Vegas.
That's it. Yeah.
So you watch this impression he
ignore
does.
him.
This is a
Is there
side
any way
gig.
we can turn off his audio?
Exactly. And so now this is a side gig. Now, first part, like we talked about, you're going to feel a little bit of a pinch.
You told me to play it cool, but it's really hard when someone tells you to play it cool to actually
That's
play
it.
it cool.
So Ann Blair, does it bother you that I can see light coming up from this side?
That's it. Now
It's not a surprise, actually.
that would scare me so much as it does you. Big pinch right there.
Doing great.
There.
You're good.
And there. How you doing?
That's
Okay.
a real. Okay, you're right. It really wasn't that bad. I
Good.
appreciate
That's
the
the hard
comments.
part. And so
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a peek, make sure it's where I want it.
Supposed to smile, not have that face.
That is her smile. Yeah, she's not a very nice person.
Yeah, you don't like that?
That's what she does. That's how she grins.
Now hold real still for me. I'm gonna straighten this up just a bit.
And here's something scandalous. How long does it take to get hard in there?
Oh, Lee.
Takes about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a lot of advancements.
I do have a pretty high pain tolerance, but I don't know.
Do you?
I've been seeing a lot of
Who's told you this?
my personal trainer when I was 15 years old. I came in 4th place at a weightlifting competition, and she said, "You've got a really high pain tolerance," and I've run with that my whole life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it was an expert.
Ooh, that's a nice color.
Here comes some pretty blue stuff. Now, with this, like we talked about, you're going to feel a little bit of pressure.
Okay.
This is going to feel a little.
I can handle
This is
pressure.
going to feel a little cold to you.
Now,
A little
your
bit of a
ear and
chill.
brain is going to be insulated throughout the winter.
Hold real still for me.
Isn't that wonderful?
It kind of is. It's kind of like,
It's soothing a little
yeah,
bit.
it is a little like a weighted blanket almost.
Now, I want you to open real wide for me. Close, open, close, open, close. Good. We're going to let that sit for 5 minutes.
Now, that was
5 minutes.
mimicking the way her mouth movements when she's on television.
That's
Is
it.
what we were doing there.
Just in
That's all we
case,
do.
if you're going to be talking a lot on camera, we need that ear mold to hold properly even when your jaw is moving up and down.
I don't talk
and
that much. He
shifting.
does most of the talking.
There
He
you go.
never shuts up. Hey, by the way, I'm wondering, is there a way we can make it one for my left ear and I can take it home with me for when my husband's snoring?
For earplugs, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
will that
it. It'd be
help?
nice, wouldn't it?
No? Okay. Yeah.
Now, the other day, Mike, I was in the garage with those two. And our garage is a noisy garage. I'm talking about in the parking garage. And they're talking to me, and I'm looking at them, and all I see is their mouth moving.
Just because of the noise?
They could be punking me. I don't know, but I just got frustrated. And I said, and I just walked off. Now, that's typical old man behavior, but you don't want to be in that because there's studies being done right now that show a decline in hearing also impacts the rest of your life in a detrimental way.
That's
if you
correct.
don't start using maybe some appliances.
The one that scares us, there was a study that was done by Johns Hopkins that found a definitive link between hearing loss and early onset Alzheimer's and early onset dementia, which are two scary, scary things. If you can stimulate the brain, if you can keep it active, you can stave that off and help prevent that. And so
And what they found is the way to do it is alcohol.
that's it, yeah.
Oh, well, then you were on the right track.
Right, yeah.
What we're going to do now, we're going to take this impression out. So the
All right.
key thing, you're going to feel a little bit of a pinch potentially. And so what I want you to do is
I
just...
thought you said I was done with the
no,
pinches.
it's fine. It
Okay.
should be okay. I'm going to have you open wide for me. Close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Now grit your teeth for me.
I feel like
There
a
we go.
dummy.
And we're done.
Oh, that was not. You know, I did feel like I was in a different world almost when my ears were plugged up. Like I
Exactly.
was kind of
Silence.
off on my own.
Now, imagine having hearing loss. And that's what your world's like all the time.
Yeah, that's me.
And so it's a
Poorly.
frustrating thing. And so I tell people all the time, just
Is that why you're so angry?
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
That's what it is. Let's take a peek. And that's what your ear looks like.
That is weird.
See how it twists and turns? Everybody thinks their ear
Yeah.
is straight, but it actually it curves and twists and turns and
looks
things
like
like
the
that.
Grand
But it turned out really
Canyon.
good. And so that ear's perfect.
Looks like a spleen.
Yeah, no, it looks really good.
Did you hear that, Mom? I have a perfect ear.
There you go. It's in good shape.
Mike, thank you, buddy.
Good to see you.
Good to see
It
you
was a
as
pleasure to meet
always.
you.
Hey, nice
and
to
you're
meet
perfect
you too.
ear.
Thank you for your help.
It's
Love to hear it.
Exactly.
Hey,
That's
all right. I gotta live with her. What are you doing?
We don't live together.
I don't mean like that.
I don't know. That's kind of some viewers might get confused.
do?
My
They do.
grandparents watch the show.
There you go.
Oh, do they?
Hi, Nana. Mom.
She doesn't. She never makes the bed. Morley and Haley in a moment. Hey, welcome back to the Lee and Haley Show. It is Talk Block time. Now, that's where we show you our favorite TikToks and Instagram reels that we find on the internet. Are you ready
I'm
to
ready.
begin?
I love talking.
Okay, here we go. Let's start with our first one. It is a video about cats during the day versus cats at night. I'm not a cat owner, but I do know they get very active.
Yeah, I lived with a cat in a studio apartment once, and I can
Was that
confirm.
yours? Was it your cat?
Yeah, his name was Santa Claus.
Oh. Is that one you wanted?
Yeah, I picked him up from a parking lot in Sulphur Springs, Texas.
Oh.
Named him Santa Claus.
Now, this video says, trying to see if I have a hidden talent, but my dog couldn't stand how bad I sounded.
Guess it's true, I'm not good at a one-night stand. But I still need love.
Yeah, the dog said, I'm out of here. This is awful.
I love when people are earnestly trying to sing and they sound so bad. I love it.
But the dog's like, my God.
Yeah.
This video is captioned, when you're single for so long, you start to think you want a man again. But then you remember the sounds they make. I bet I watched that video 15 times, over and over. Because that is so true.
It is.
I like to think I don't do that, but I've been on golf trips where you hear guys in the next room like, my God, what are you dying?
Yeah, yesterday we took our girls on a walk and Mary Ryan, my 5-year-old, goes, hey, look, I'm daddy, and spits. And he was like, what?
Yeah. Now this woman has a new way of working the system.
Every male relationship in my life changed when I started calling all of them Big Dog. Hey, Big Dog. Oh, Big Dog's here. What's up, Big Dog? Oh, Big Dog with the corduroy pants. They can't get enough of it. If you want to get things done, work the system, just throw out a Big Dog.
I don't know that I can argue with this lady. I think that probably works.
Yeah, I started saying good job to you after every show. Have you noticed that?
Oh.
And you're like, thanks. Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
You got to throw in a Big Dog.
Hey, good job, Big Dog.
Good job, Big Dog. I found this song online, and it brings up a very important question.
I got a question. Is it pet smart or pet smart? Are you saying that pets are smart, or are you saying you're a mark for pets? I need answers. Which one is it? And it can't be both.
Love those guys.
Yeah,
They should
fun.
take that on the road.
I love that. Yeah.
I'd get in a mosh pit for that song.
But totally.
Yeah, that's really good.
An unserious mosh pit.
Okay,
in
don't
court.
go anyplace. Driving Me Crazy is coming up next, and I'm validating Ann Blair like all her friends do.
You think I'm pretty?
Yeah, I'm thinking like a college frat guy.
Oh, so you don't think I'm pretty?
No, I think you're pretty, Ann Blair.
Thank you.
I'm not part of the validating crew.
I'm setting up Lee for his driving me crazy, and I think I'm just gonna put his car in a slightly different spot than he left it. There's a spot next to Bridget that's always super tight where she parks, and Lee's gonna have to struggle to get in the car doing this. There we go. Have fun, Lee.
You think he did this on purpose?
Of course he did.
Oh.
I guarantee you, because he's already rolling.
Oh, wait, these are on?
Yeah, he's rolling already. You're a funny guy, Noah.
Well, good thing you've been fasting.
Yeah, that's all right. I wouldn't have been able to fit in there last week.
Do you think you've lost weight? Have you weighed yourself?
Yeah, my pants. Well, no, I don't weigh myself. I just look at myself and start to degrade how I look.
It's busy today.
It is.
What they got going on?
Maybe a funeral.
A funeral?
I don't know. I just like saying that.
Have you ever,
Died? No.
No, have you ever thought about your own funeral?
No. Nobody's going to show up.
No one's going to show up to your funeral, you
I don't
think?
think so.
Sure they will.
They'll
The
have
staff will be there
Will they?
to dance on your grave.
You know my favorite funeral story? You know who Albert Brooks is?
No.
Well, he's a funny guy. He was in great movies like Defending Your Life with Meryl Streep, but he's a comic actor, and he did a lot of great stuff. His brother is Super Dave Osborne. I don't know if you know who that is. Was on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, love that show.
But his real name is Bob. Bob dies. Super Dave dies. And they have another brother who I don't think is in show business, and his name is Simon, and he gave a wonderful, heartfelt eulogy. Albert's turn. And Albert goes up there with a lot of papers, and he's fumbling through it. And he goes, I'm sorry, I thought it was Simon. I got nothing. And he walked off. That's a great eulogy.
That is a great eulogy.
I'm sorry, I thought it was Simon. I got nothing. What are your thoughts on when an ambulance is behind you?
Pull over.
I do pull over, but then do you race behind it? Because it's sort of like you get to ride in their wake.
You know, I guess I've never thought about it that way, but I think I do that. Now
Yes.
go,
I should go right now. It's a red light. Oh, look at this idiot.
Did he just flip off the ambulance?
I think he did. Well, how you feel?
Awful.
I'm sorry. Is it stomach bug, gout, influenza?
No, I'm ashamed to say that I'm 36 years old and shut down a hole-in-the-wall bar last night with my best friends.
There's my girl. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. You had a good time.
I had a good time.
Fun. You were safe. Everything. You made
I was
it
safe.
home.
I don't know. I laid down in the middle of the street, so I don't know if I was safe or not.
Well, at least you didn't post it.
Guilty. No, it was fun. My best friends from childhood. I mean, I've known these girls. One I've known literally since the day I was born. Her mom took her to the hospital to meet me when she was 2 weeks old. It's a good group of girls, and we get together once a month to validate shit out of each other.
But that's good. You got friends that go, I have friends like that.
Yeah, you got you.
Yeah, I got friends that make me feel good about myself and reinforce, what I'm working on. And
yeah, I mean, I could like kill someone and they'd be like, that was the right thing to do.
Yeah, it used to be my grandmother. That was her role.
What, killing people?
No, but just
Validating you.
And I knew I was wrong in a lot of stuff, but she go, baby, you had to.
That's a good grandma. One time, this is just a funny little anecdote thinking about when the four of us get together. First of all, we call ourselves the BG Baddies. We're all from Bowling Green.
Right.
But we live in a college town, so we were out for dinner and drinks one night, and we ended up at a fraternity party that night. 36 years old at a frat party.
Well, it's fun though, right? I mean, you're laughing.
Yeah, no, it was very fun, but that's
and I'm sure the boys enjoyed it.
We look back on that and laugh because we felt so hot and young, we thought they were into us. No, they just thought it was hilarious that these old women showed up at their party.
I don't think you were reading the room right.
You think I'm pretty?
Yeah, I'm thinking like a college frat guy.
Oh, so you don't think I'm pretty?
No, I think you're pretty, Ann Blair.
Thank you.
I'm not part of the validating crew.
No, that much is very clear.
But I guarantee they loved it. I know the mind of a young, depraved degenerate.
You're familiar?
It's very. Let me circle back. Your friend's mother brought her to meet you. She's 2 weeks old, and that's very sweet. It's a gesture of, we're bonding, and I'm here to support you after you giving birth and all that. But that had no impact on a 2-week-old baby. Well, let me tell you this. One time I was invited to a 1-year-old party at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh.
He's one. I didn't want to go. But I was told I had to take these presents and drop them off and go and support them and all that. I drive into the parking lot. There is a line to get into Chuck E. Cheese. And I said, oh, hell no, I'm not doing it. And I didn't go.
Okay.
And then that was some big, ordeal that I didn't do it. I didn't want to go. This kid's not going to remember me going to his party.
But who is this kid to you? Like your nephew? If it was your nephew?
No, it's not. It wasn't relation.
Okay.
But it was sweet, dear friends of mine.
Okay.
They wanted me to go, but I didn't want to go. Plus, I didn't want to be standing holding a present, waiting in line at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, by yourself, without your kid.
By myself.
Yeah, that is. I think
a
if you
grown man, no kids.
That would be a little weird. I don't think having a 1-year-old birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese was the right move to begin with, because
I don't like having a 1-year-old party.
No, you got to have that 1-year-old party.
Okay,
that one's fun.
with the grandparents.
Yeah.
Sure, maybe an uncle or aunt. That's fine. But it was like invites were sent out.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
How old is this kid now?
He's probably 15, 16.
Okay.
I'd go now if he invited me.
Enjoy a sixer with them.
Yeah.
through.
I barely
Sorry.
made it through. Anyway, welcome back. It is time for the hot goss, everybody. Here we go, Ann Blair. Christina Applegate says actor Will Ferrell and producer Adam McKay took pay cuts to boost her anchorman salary. She, of course, played broadcaster Veronica Corningstone opposite Will Ferrell's Ron Burgundy. But first, she had to maneuver around a shocking lowball salary offer. Appearing on The View to promote her new book, she told the host the offer was not just light, but downright offensive. I said, I can't. I know my worth, and I can't do that, Applegate recalled. They wanted me bad enough, and they said, well, we're going to chip in, and thank God they did, because it was one of the best experiences of my entire life. It's funny, the real life behind the scenes sort of mimicked what was actually happening in the movie.
Oh, wow.
When
Now,
you think
what
about it.
art imitating life?
Yes, that's what happened.
Or is it the opposite, life imitating art?
Sometimes it happens that way.
Sometimes it happens
Yeah.
that way. Well, don't get any ideas. I'm not going to give you any money.
No. Hilary Duff says she received zero education as a child star. Hilary Duff appeared on the latest episode of Jessie Ware and her mom Lenny's Table Manners podcast. The singer-songwriter opened up about not getting a traditional education as a young entertainer. I think I'm past the window of caring that my education wasn't great. Her mom wanted her to get her GED, which she never did, adding she's happy with her level of education. I feel like I educated myself on my own of different things that I was interested in. Yeah, they've got a lot of rules in Hollywood, though. They make these people take, especially
Yeah.
children.
Yeah,
You can only work them for a short window, and then they have to have educators on staff.
Yeah,
normally.
well, and she got to.
I don't know how she got around it.
Well, she got to film a movie in Italy at a pretty young age, so that was her education.
And what movie was that?
It was, I don't know, but I know the song was "Hey Now, Hey Now." Lizzie McGuire the movie is what it was called.
Lizzie McGuire. There
Yes.
you go. All right. Cardi B's show in Houston last week had quite the dramatic guest list, including Nicki Minaj's younger sister and Stefon Diggs' mom. That's right. Stephanie, the mother of Cardi B's ex Stefon Diggs, was there grooving to her show despite Cardi and Stefon calling it quits last month. Technically, they're all still family because Stephanie is the grandmother of Cardi and Stefon's baby boy that they welcomed last November. Adding to the drama, Nicki's half-sister, Ming, seemed to have a blast at the show as well and even defended her appearance on social media, saying she's not picking sides in the Nicki-Cardi beef because none of it will matter in the future. Well, there you go.
There you go. I'm a little confused by all those names.
I think there's a lot of rivals there.
There's a lot of rivals, but they can all come together for
Have
some
a good time.
music.
Yeah, why not? Beach Boy Bruce Johnston is riding off into the California sunset. The Beach Boys legend announced he's stepping away from touring after 6 decades with the iconic band. The 83-year-old revealed in a statement he's hanging up his touring hat to focus on what he calls part 3 of his long music career. Johnston says he's shifting gears toward songwriting and even some speaking engagements, with occasional touring member John Stamos helping him craft what he'll talk about on stage.
Good for him.
You know, the Beach Boys, I didn't realize this, but apparently they were recording stuff. This is in the late 70s, early 80s at a studio in Colorado. And there's a song that we all know from Chicago. It has such good melody. And I was watching this guy who breaks down all these tracks, like they take the original and go, if you notice the Chicago sounds really good vocally here, it's because the Beach Boys came over and sang backup.
For Chicago the musical?
No, not Chicago the musical, Chicago the band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm kind of stupid. So.
No, you're not stupid. I guess I did make that clear. Yeah, anyway, Chicago the band, the Beach Boys are singing them.
Well, now I'm less interested.
It's one of their most famous songs, and I can't think of it at the moment, but it was great.
I'm sure you'll be singing it later.
I'm going to. Here's the story of a well-known house in California. The Los Angeles City Council voted to designate the Brady Bunch house as a historic cultural monument. It was featured in the sitcom's opening shots from 69 to 74. The house remains a beloved symbol of suburban life and is now protected from demolition.
I'm so happy to hear that. I feel like I was raised in that house too.
Yeah, historical site. And they've changed the interior too to look a lot like what it looked like on the show.
Oh, happy to hear it.
All right, stay with us. The smile of the day is coming up after the break.
make custom earplugs for snoring?
For a little bit of everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for musicians, we handle a lot of Nashville, take care of the musicians, things like that.
Tell
We
me
take care of
more.
NASCAR. NASCAR. That's the elderly series.
Yep, that's right. That would be great, though, wouldn't it? You know, like you got the champions.
You out there.
You got the senior league, senior tour for golf.
That's it.
NASCAR has NASCAR.
NASCAR, that's it.
Yeah.
But it's but no, we've handled NASCAR.
The blinkers are on the entire time. They're going around the loop on NASCAR. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I'll invest in that. I like that. Seeing old guys ride around.
NASCAR, NASCAR.
Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We certainly do appreciate it. Haley will be back tomorrow as we continue with the broadcast. Same time, same channel. And check out our social media so you can see all the things that we're doing. And subscribe to the YouTube channel as well.
Please do.
See you then, guys.
I'm so nervous.